Hi, I'm Bill Cole. My church affiliation is Calvary Chapel Living Water, Toms River, New Jersey. I saw 3 plays. The first was Genesis Joe, they called Joe. The second was Christmas Joe. And the third play that I saw was Pete. And I saw 2 of them at Calvary Chapel Living Water, and the other one was at Living Faith Bible Church in Laurelton, New Jersey. My favorite part of the plays that I've seen was actually Pete, because I love Peter's demeanor in the Bible, and Fred does just an exceptional job of creating who Peter was to a point to where you felt like he was just telling you the story of his relationship with Jesus. It was phenomenal, the emotion. Everything that Fred did really gave you a sense of being there. It brought the Bible to life, basically, other than instead of the words in print, it brought it to full life like you were living through Peter's eyes. This play, Pete, impacted my life in many different ways, more than what I thought it would. Fred does a fabulous job of taking a character out of the Bible, character in this case was Peter, a disciple, and using today's vernacular and humor. And so he combined all of that into create a vision of who Peter really was, and it gave you a sense of changing it's just not a person any longer that was written about. That person actually became real to you in front of your eyes. Yeah, I think this can benefit by having Plays on Word come in and do at another congregation the plays that Fred does, because it's great for fellowship, number one, but number two is it actually, as I mentioned, brings the biblical sense to real life, so that especially if the pastor is going over a section like Genesis, they could do Joe at the same time. It really brings everything to full force as far as what the really character is of Joseph in that particular play. Or Peter, the same thing, the relationship that he had with Christ and how he developed that relationship and how he followed Christ when he met him. So if that is being taught at the same time, the congregation would benefit immensely by having Plays on Word do those particular plays there. And again, congregation-wise, it brings everybody fellowship-wise together, and they can talk to other people about it. I think that if other people in other communications events that are in the community are great to get this information out, that Plays on Word does these for different churches all over. So even talking to your friends or even talking to other pastors when you're exposed to them, it's a great thing to let them know that this is available, because especially if they're teaching in certain parts of the Bible that relate to the plays, it's awesome to put it together so that they're acting, adjunct to each other, and it makes the Bible really come to life when they do that. So it's an exceptional way to bring today's world into yesterday's world.